Think you're tough? Try living where the air hurts your face and your spit freezes mid-air. Forget beaches. Some people call the coldest places on Earth home, where survival is a daily challenge. These aren't thrill seekers. They're families, communities, thriving where most wouldn't last a day. Why do it? Maybe it's resilience, maybe stubbornness, or maybe just a love of collecting frostbite. Every trip outside is an expedition, every errand a test of willpower. Yet, there's a raw beauty here. A silence broken only by crunching snow and howling wind. Life in these places demands respect and a sense of humor. We're about to dive into the world of those who laugh even when their faces are numb. Forget what you think you know about hardship. Here, survival is an art form, and sometimes it's even fun. If you can't laugh when your eyelashes freeze together, you're in the wrong place. Fashion here? Well, let's just say it takes on a whole new meaning. Forget about the latest trends and designer labels. It's all about survival, not style. Function trumps form every single time. We're talking about battling the elements, not turning heads at a cocktail party. Rule 1, layers, lots of them. Think of yourself as an onion. But instead of making people cry, you're just trying to stay warm. Start with moisture wicking, because sweating in the cold is a recipe for disaster. You need something that will pull that moisture away from your skin. Then, pile on insulation. Fleece, down, anything that traps air and keeps your body heat where it belongs, close to you. And top it off with windproof armor. This is your shield against the biting wind that can steal your warmth in seconds. Waterproof is a plus, especially if you're dealing with snow or sleet. By the end, you're waddling like a stuffed scarecrow, barely able to move your arms, but at least you're warm. And that's the ultimate goal, right? Comfort and warmth above all else. Forget cotton, it's the enemy. Wool, fur, and synthetics are your best friends. They retain heat even when wet, making them essential for survival. Mittens trump gloves because keeping your fingers together is warmer than separating them. Think of it as a hand hug. Boots are basically canoes. The bigger and more insulated, the better. You want something that can handle deep snow and keep your feet dry and toasty. And hats cover everything but your eyes. Balaclavas are your friend here, offering full facial protection from the elements. Locals have mastered this. They've been doing it for centuries. Fur-lined parkas passed down for generations aren't just fashion statements, they're cultural heirlooms. They aren't just clothes, they're lifelines. They represent a deep understanding of how to survive in the harshest conditions. Everyone looks equally ridiculous, waddling around like penguins. And that's the great equalizer. No matter your background, you're all just trying to stay warm. Once you're bundled up, status disappears. Nobody can tell the difference between a millionaire and a mailman. You're just another marshmallow braving the cold. A very well-insulated marshmallow, hopefully. The goal? Trap air, create those crucial pockets of warmth, create a personal microclimate, and survive. It's your own little portable ecosystem. It's like wearing a duvet outside, and honestly, who wouldn't want to do that? And nobody cares how you look. Practicality reigns supreme. Embrace the puff, the bigger the better. It's not a fashion statement, it's a survival strategy. A very puffy but effective survival strategy. And honestly, there's a certain swagger, a certain confidence that comes with knowing you're prepared for anything. To looking like a friendly, abominable snowman. A warm, friendly, and slightly awkward, abominable snowman. You might not bend at the waist or be able to touch your toes, but you'll never freeze. And that's a pretty good trade-off, wouldn't you say? Here, warmth is the only trend that matters. It's the ultimate fashion statement. So forget the runway, this is Arctic chic. The only runway that matters when survival is on the line. No one judges your outfit when it's -40. They're too busy trying to survive themselves. Everyone's just trying to keep their nose from falling off. A very real and present danger in these temperatures. The only accessory you need? A sense of humor, because you're going to look ridiculous and you might as well embrace it. Because in the end, looking ridiculous is part of the experience. Is a small price for staying alive, a very small price indeed. Welcome to the world's coldest catwalk, where survival is the ultimate style. Strut your stuff, if you can move, and try not to fall over. Forget salads, those leafy greens just don't cut it up here. Here it's all about calories and tradition. A deep connection to the land and its resources. The focus shifts from light bites to substantial sustenance. Diets are built for survival. Every meal is a strategic endeavor against the relentless cold. It's not about counting carbs, it's about ensuring you have enough energy to face the day. Preserved meats, a cornerstone of the Arctic diet, are essential for enduring the long winters. Fermented fish, a pungent delicacy, provides vital nutrients that are otherwise scarce. And animal fat, the ultimate energy source, is crucial for maintaining body temperature in sub-zero conditions. It's not just food, it's fuel. -40 outside? That's just another Tuesday. Seal blubber suddenly sounds delicious, doesn't it? It's a perspective shift that only extreme environments can inspire. Local dishes like kiviak and muktuk, passed down through generations, aren't for the faint-hearted, requiring a certain adventurous spirit, but they're packed with nutrients, essential for thriving in this challenging landscape. Hot drinks and stews are staples, providing warmth and hydration, warming you from the inside out, a comforting ritual against the biting cold. Meals are events, a time for connection and sharing, comfort, culture, and survival in a bowl. It's a reminder of resilience and community spirit. Ingenuity rules. Necessity truly is the mother of invention. Berries freeze in minutes, fish flash freeze in the air, preserving them naturally, and the outdoors is the world's biggest freezer, a natural pantry stretching as far as the eye can see. Fresh produce is rare, a luxury in this frozen realm, so people rely on what lasts, embracing preservation techniques passed down through generations. Food here isn't just fuel, it's so much more than that. It's morale, tradition, and community, a shared experience that binds people together in the face of adversity. After a day in the cold, battling the elements and pushing your limits, even fermented birds starts to look appealing. Your perspective shifts when survival is on the line. You learn not to be squeamish when survival's on the menu. Taste becomes secondary to sustenance. Every meal is a celebration of making do with what the land provides, a testament to human adaptability and resourcefulness. It's extreme cuisine, perfectly adapted to the environment, a culinary reflection of the harsh but beautiful landscape. And trust me, after battling the elements, facing down blizzards and bone-chilling winds, you'll eat just about anything. Hunger is a powerful motivator. Here, food is survival, the very essence of life in this unforgiving environment. And sometimes, if you're lucky, it's even tasty. A welcome surprise, almost. But hey, you can't win them all. Forget your car roads are optional here. Snowmobiles are the Arctic's workhorses, gliding over frozen rivers and endless snow. Learning to ride and fix one is a rite of passage. Dog sleds? Romantic but hard work. These dogs are athletes, not lap pets. Sometimes your own 2 feet plus snowshoes or skis are the only way. Every journey is a calculated risk reading snow, avoiding hidden dangers, always prepared. For longer trips, ski planes hop between remote communities piloted by daredevils who navigate endless white. The daily commute might mean whiteout's engine trouble or a moose on the runway. Here, travel is never boring and never taken for granted. Getting stranded isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. So, you plan, you respect the elements, and you always carry extra gear. Welcome to Arctic transportation, where adventure is guaranteed. Daily life here in these extreme environments presents a unique set of challenges. It's a world where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, and the simple act of stepping outside requires careful consideration. Is a constant battle with the cold. Every moment spent outdoors is a test of endurance, a struggle against the relentless grip of freezing temperatures and biting winds. Inside and out, the cold permeates everything, seeping into homes and buildings, leaving its icy signature on every surface. Homes are fortresses, thick insulation, triple windows, and heaters working overtime. These are the defenses against the invading cold, the barriers that stand between comfort and the harsh realities outside. Still, frost creeps inside, a persistent reminder of the power of the elements. It's a constant battle to keep the warmth in and the cold out, and a draft reminds you the wilderness is just beyond the wall. The howling wind and swirling snow serve as a constant reminder of the untamed world that surrounds you. Chores like chopping wood, a task that might seem mundane elsewhere, or refilling oil aren't optional. They're not just tasks on a to-do list, they're survival. These are the essential actions that ensure warmth, safety, and the ability to weather the storm. Power outages? A real threat? A constant worry that looms over daily life. Extra blankets and generators are must-haves. They are the backup plans, the safety nets that provide a sense of security in an unpredictable environment. Pipes freeze, cars die, phones shut down. Everyday annoyances become major obstacles. The cold amplifies every inconvenience, turning minor setbacks into significant challenges. Even taking out the trash requires full expedition gear. It's a reminder that even the simplest tasks require preparation and resilience. Social life moves indoors, warm drinks, hearty food, and a strong sense of community. These are the things that sustain people through the long, dark winter months. Neighbors help each other, because tomorrow you might need help too. It's a reciprocal relationship built on necessity and a shared understanding of the challenges they face. Kids go to school by snowmobile, a normal mode of transportation in this unique environment. Recess is canceled if it's too cold, a common occurrence that highlights the severity of the weather, and everyone adapts. Life goes on, shaped by the demands of the environment. It's tough, sometimes miserable, a constant test of physical and mental fortitude. But people find ways to cope and laugh. They discover moments of joy amidst the hardship, finding strength in community and resilience. Adaptability and humor are the real survival tools. These are the qualities that allow people to not only endure but to thrive in the face of adversity. If you can't laugh at frozen breath, a visible manifestation of the extreme cold, you're missing the best part. You're missing the opportunity to find joy in the midst of hardship, to embrace the unique beauty and challenges of this extraordinary way of life. Life here isn't just survival, it's rich with culture and tradition. Storytelling fills the long, dark winters, passing down wisdom and keeping spirits high. Traditions honor nature with rituals that respect the animals and the land. Festivals mark the return of the sun or a successful hunt, moments of joy in the harshness. Hospitality is sacred, sharing food and shelter is a survival code. Community isn't optional, it's essential. Everyone shares, everyone helps, because everyone's in it together. Here, culture is a lifeline, and community is the ultimate survival tool. In the Arctic, togetherness is as vital as warmth. Thinking of visiting? Rule 1, respect the cold. It doesn't care about your plans. Layer up and then add another. Overconfidence gets you frozen. Always tell someone where you're going. Getting lost is deadly, not inconvenient. Hydrate, eat high-calorie foods, and skip the alcohol. It only makes you colder. Never lick frozen metal. Seriously, your tongue will thank you. Learn the signs of frostbite and hypothermia. Numbness and shivering are red flags. Carry emergency gear and know how to use it. Most importantly, keep your sense of humor. When your eyelashes freeze or you slip for the 10th time, laugh. It's better than crying. The people who thrive here are tough, but they're also resilient and a bit absurd. Embrace the challenge and always pack extra socks. You can never have too many dry socks, trust me. Fun in the Arctic? Absolutely. Ice fishing is a meditative pastime. Drill, wait, hope for dinner. Snowmobiling, skiing, and snowshoeing turn the landscape into a playground. Kids and adults alike revel in snowball fights and skating on natural rinks. The real showstopper? The Northern Lights, nature's own light show, worth every frozen toe. Even the simple beauty of sunlight on ice or frost patterns on windows is magical. It's a photographer's dream if your camera battery survives. Fun here is rugged, creative, and always outdoors. It's about making the most of what the cold offers. In the Arctic, joy is found in the extremes. And yes, it's real fun, even if it's a bit chilly. So why live here? It's about connection, to nature, to community, and to yourself. The air is pure, the silence profound, and the challenges forge real character. People here adapt, innovate, and find beauty where others see only hardship. Every day is tough, but overcoming it brings pride and belonging. Community warmth beats any furnace. In a disconnected world, this camaraderie is priceless. Embracing the cold means embracing a new perspective, finding joy in the extreme. Even in the harshest conditions, there's beauty, humor, and an indomitable spirit. Next time you shiver, remember, some people call this home and wouldn't trade it for anything. Just don't ask about the fermented birds unless you're feeling brave.